Back at it.
Yeah, dude.
With a vengeance.
Crooked Culprits Podcast.
Crooked Culprits.
All right. Well,
Story time.
yeah, story time.
It is story
so
time.
we've got an interesting sort of next idea here. We're gonna go see a movie on Friday, and we thought some interesting bear stories of our own. Yeah, a movie about a bear, which we will get into.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we thought some interesting bear stories of our own might be a good segue here. So
You're going to like them very much.
Oh yeah, fantastic! Jesus Christ! So, he hit us with one right before the break and after the break. Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
So I
can
have my
barely
whole.
believe it.
So I've got my whole
go.
story written down here because mine happened a few years ago at the beginning of COVID. Me and my lady went camping for our birthday weekend, and shit just went kind of wild, you know. And so for this reason, I will not camp to this day.
Not in the fun kind of wild.
Not in the fun way. And with for this reason of the story, I will not camp to this day without buying a bear appropriate gun. I always camp with my revolver 357, but I was packing 38s in it, and if you know anything about guns, 38s, I don't care what kind of bullet, maybe 357 do a little bit of damage, but like, with a charging bear, you're not going to stop it even with a 357. So with 38s, you might as well go fuck yourself. Even if I blew all 9, it's a 9-shot revolver. Even if I blew I think it actually all 8 shots into his fucking head, he might die later, but I'm going to be in like 87 different pieces by that time.
Can't bears get up to like 35 miles per hour or some
Yeah.
shit like that?
Faster than a horse at short distances. So like if a horse was at full speed,
Yeah.
but like if you're like trotting along and a bear sees, he's getting you before the horse can get up to full speed. Me and my lady went all into the science of this the other day.
Bears
we
are
were wondering.
scary.
Yeah,
I
we know.
love bears.
We like bears too, but I want to be able to blow that motherfucker's head across the room, and then I'll love him a lot more.
Yeah, as long as he's not eating you or ripping you to shreds.
Damn straight,
So yeah, I haven't heard this story yet, so let's get into it.
That's right. So I have mine written down because I went into this. This was like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. So I will be reading it off of this paper, but it's mostly written as a speaking
that's
type
a
of
phone.
thing.
That's not.
This is paper right here. So going into it,
futuristic
we'll start
paper.
up. So here is my bear story.
All right, let's hear it.
Had a pretty good camping trip overall. Had a nice few days outside doing some hiking, shooting, drinking.
As you do.
The classic activities as you do.
As you do.
Fucking Lockwood. Yeah, it's episode 4 reference. And then
three, episode 3.
Oh, episode 3
God,
reference.
he
That's
doesn't
right.
even know. Fucking.
That's right.
Gosh.
And then
read your story.
so there was a ban on fire, unfortunately. So no,
As there is.
Yeah, as there usually is in Colorado.
Yeah.
So there was no fire allowed, which was a bit of a bummer, but still had tiki torches. The non-racist kind.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Remember the whole tiki torch thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And, so we had some tiki torches and a nice propane camping grill to cook on at least. And, for the 4th, it was still a bit rainy. So we mostly just that was towards the end of the trip, the 4th of July. So we mostly just kicked it at the camp and drank plenty of beer and, did some multi-target practice near the camp. And as we were, with the guns and because you could shoot up there as well. And as we were cooking some beans and some stew on the aforementioned grill, for dinner there, we hear the camp to the left start screaming towards us, the bear, bear, bear. And we're like, what? And then
like right next to you guys?
But this is camping to where there are like designated spots, but they're all about 30 feet from each other.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay, fair.
And you know, so
okay,
so there was
a little distance.
they were like within like visual range, but like, you know, like a little less than half a football field away. They were still a ways away. So we hear people screaming, and, you know, we're kind of like, hey, and then we're like, wait, what the fuck? They're like, bear. They're like freaking out, you know? So, you know, we're kind of like, oh shit, you know? And, you know, as it was creeping up behind us, only about 15 feet away as they were screaming that. So we're like, huh? And by the time we turn to the right, there's this bear like 15 feet away. Like legitimately, it's like over, you know, like maybe, 15 feet, you know?
That's way too
and
close.
Oh yeah. So I grabbed my 57, you know, 357 as quick as I can, being like, and in my mind, immediately I'm just like, oh my God, I got 38s in this fucking thing. Great for shooting a wolf or a cougar, but it's not going to do shit to a bear, you know? Not in time. So
fair.
I'm like, oh my God, you know? So I grab my 357 as fast as I can, and I face down the bear, you know? I face it down. I didn't act big or anything, to be fair. You know, I perhaps should have roared, hey bear! But we were blasting music at the time, so I think it kind of heard that, and I faced it down with the 357, standing my ground, and it stood, and it looked at me, and it kind of like thought about what it was going to do, and it was definitely a holy shit kind of moment, but, you know, I stood it down with my 357 while blasting dubstep at it, and luckily Mr. Bear doesn't like Flux Pavilion very much.
So, who does?
hey, let the bass cannon kick it.
Yeah, dude, I love Flux.
No, but you know, so apparently Mr. Bear didn't like Flux Pavilion. Who knew?
Yeah, hey, you know, it's just, he's not really into EDM. He's more into country.
That's right. So yeah, he wanted that yogi shit. So
yeah.
Anyway, so between
a picnic, a picnic basket. Picnic basket.
So between the hand cannon pointed at its fucking head and the aggressively and the dubstep, I guess he knew what time it was, you know, over in this campsite, and luckily he decided to walk off to the right, and we thought that might have been the end of it, but nope. You know, so we see it kind of wandering towards another campsite, like towards the right, and they're pretty far away, and it's moving slow. So Allie goes directly to it, and it kind of went down the hill and around, but we knew it was heading their direction. So my girlfriend, Allie, goes out there and walks, you know, like runs up to the camp right next to us to warn them. And she's like, oh my God, like, hey, there's a fucking bear, and it's like headed your way. And they were kind of like, oh, whatever. And a lot of people in Colorado, we have mostly black bears. Now, this was a brown bear. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, you don't have grizzlies in Colorado. Sure, this was a brown bear. Now, I know that there are some like brownish black bears, but I'm pretty sure they're more aggressive than the little berry-eating black ones. This thing was not scared. You know, some hikers on the way out, we were like, hey, like it's going down. And they were like, oh, it's like a big cat. And I was like, let me tell you what it did. So anyway, back to the thing. My girlfriend's over there, and she's warning these people, you know, like, oh my God, there's a bear heading your way. And they're like, oh, whatever. Like, they weren't phased, and they were actually like, cool, thumbs up, like being all fucking sarcastic about it, and went about their business ignoring us. And, you know, so Allie comes back over, and I'm like, well, they're going to get it, you know, and basically they were like, yeah, cool, thumbs up, and went about their business, started twiddling their dicks, you know, and you know, this is like 5 people, like 2 girls and 3 guys, and like, you know, and as they're sitting there fucking off, the bear like, you know, not but 2 minutes later, the bear starts heading up the hill again, back right directly to their campsite, you know, and and so Allie runs over again and shouts, bear, it's going towards your tent, bear. And this douchebag exclaims back to her, and I quote, don't work too hard. Like as if she was fucking with them or something. Like, don't work too hard now. She was like, bear, it's right. Like the people were doing to us. We were like, bear. Because it was like coming right up on them. This is after we warned them, and they basically were like, cool, dude.
Hey, whatever. Honestly, at that point, like, you guys did your due diligence. Like, they would have gotten eaten, like, no skin off your back.
Well,
Jesus
and that's
Christ.
pretty much what started going down. I mean, I don't think anybody got actually hit by the bear. That's just because they took off. But basically, so the bear's like going right to their tents, and she warns them one last time. And the guy, couldn't even believe it. Don't work too hard, you know?
What an idiot.
Which to us just seemed like pretty fucking way off to react to a bear 20 feet away from you heading straight towards you. But hey, that was their second warning, and they brushed it off again. And at that point, she told me what they said to her. So I said, she said that they said, don't work too hard. And I was like, okay, fuck them. And so we just sit there and start watching, and we let them be. Fast forward 5 minutes later, and the bear is charging up the hill towards their camp. Charging. And it just, boom, right into the tent. Starts, luckily no one was in it, but I'm talking to you, imagine someone's in it. It starts shredding the tent. It's mauling the tent.
Jesus.
Mauling the tent. Bears don't attack, they're afraid of you. Nuh-uh. This was a brown bear, it was fucking huge, and it was mauling that tent. And, it starts ripping up the fucking thing, and you can see the ignorant couple with their friend running all over their campsite, screaming bloody fucking murder that the bear is now attacking. Oh, we're getting attacked! And, it's like, well, fuck you, Yeah. And, yelling while the bear finished ripping apart their tent to shreds and trashing the rest of the campsite. And, after the bear seemed like it was, after the bear party seemed like it was mostly over, and it started heading back, left,
Yeah.
They started frantically running back and forth to their car, throwing, like, they weren't even packing up, like they were grabbing like parts of their shit and just like, get what we can, get the fuck out of here. They left like half their shit and just fucking drove away. And these are the assholes we warned. Fucking retards, right? R-worded. And
they're retards.
No, straight up.
They're idiotic to the point of more brain damage than you could actually have.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
And so naturally at this point, I went over, to make sure everyone was all right, and, see if the bear was still around and get the full story from them. Because again, this was like 30 feet away,
You were like,
30
hey,
yards away,
Wouldn't you have wished someone would have fucking warned you?
Not 30 feet away, but 30 yards from our campsite. So it was quite away. Yeah, really. And, so, so we went over there to see if everyone was all right and get the full story and basically, pause real quick, and if your brain works anything like mine, then you're thinking for someone to act so chill about someone warning them that a bear was approaching that close, they must be sitting there with 2 308 rifles and a fucking 30-06 and a semi-auto fucking shotgun to boot, right? Wrong. So I asked these dipshits, absolute retards, I'm like, who apparently
with a hard R.
Yeah, who apparently didn't see it the first time she warned them. They were like, "Oh, we didn't see it." And so they said, so when I go, so I confront them about all this. You're like, "Oh, I would have confronted." I did. So after the bear rips their tent side, I go over and I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, we warned you about this shit, right?" And they literally go, "Oh, we didn't see it. Oh, we thought you were joking." To which I gave a starkly puzzled look and replied, "Not much of a joke now, is it?"
No.
Boom, fucking idiot. Yeah,
Jesus.
little fucking asshole, They were just dumb people who literally drew the bear there. And okay, they were dumb. All right, these people were so fucking dumb. So I'm like,
dumb were they?
Oh, I'll tell you. So they were like, how do I, I was like, do you guys have any guns or anything? Because like I said, I was like, for you to act so chill, I thought you guys must have like 45 guns over here. And that's why I thought they were being like,
strapped.
Whatever, we'll blow its fucking head off. Cause there are people like that, you got a 30-06 and fucking, a shotgun like that could take that thing down, Mossberg 870 or something like that. Yeah, you could maybe handle yourself and you wouldn't be as scared as I was, but like, these motherfuckers were like, "No, we didn't have anything. We just didn't see it at first and thought you were joking. That's why we were like, don't work too hard, And so anyway, I'm like, not much of a fucking joke now, is it? And no, these weren't tough people with guns. They were literally just dumb fucking people who literally drew the bear there in the first place by not properly disposing their meat trash properly. The past couple nights. So they have been like leaving meat and trash full of meat all over. And, you know, I had like a cooler, but I always walk it down 30 feet from the campsite. Like I was at least taught in Boy Scouts, you know, and, you know, you could technically put it in a tree or bury it and do all this. Yeah, at least put it fucking like 30 feet, like 30 yards down from the campsite. That way the bear comes rummaging about. He's, you know, not near you. You don't draw him to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what they did is they literally taught the bear that if he came, they would, that it would get food. So they taught the bear, come here and you'll get meat. Meat, not just like food, like meat scraps, which is like, oh my God, no wonder the bear attacked their tent. People listening be like, that know a lot about wildlife and stuff be like, well, bears typically don't do that. Black bears, you know, I mean, it was a brown bear. I've heard we don't have grizzlies. Regardless of what kind of bear it was,
it's a bear.
And it was bigger than the black ones, because I've seen those little berry black bears, you know, all sorts in Canada and out here, and this was not that. This thing was fucking hardcore. It was mauling that tent. It wasn't scared of, it's like a big cat. It wasn't scared of nothing. This motherfucker ate.
Big cats are fucking scary. Have you ever
seen? Right, yeah. This motherfucker ate everybody's big cat, you know? Right. And
yeah.
Anyway, and so... Yeah, and
what?
So basically, they taught the bear to come there and expect food by
and then when it doesn't
improperly
get food,
disposing their meat trash the past couple nights, just leaving it around the campsite, and they just couldn't fathom how an attack could happen to them. And I asked them if they had a gun or something, like I said, and of course the answer to that was a big fat fucking no. Idiots, you know. Idiots that almost died because they thought someone warning them about a bear twice was somehow a joke. Right, yeah. And so
I'd at least be like, are you joking, or like just brushing it off?
Oh no, they were being assholes. And so I literally just like, when you let somebody watch as somebody burns, I was like, okay. I just sat back and watched as the bear attacked, and then I walked up like, you guys ain't so tough now, is you? You know? So fucking idiots. They're freaking out, trying to get the fuck out of there and all that shit, you know. So anyway, everyone was somehow all right, you know, but these people were scared fucking shitless, and they were packing up all their shit and frantically threw all their shit. Like, they were just like tossing shit in the truck.
Yeah.
Take what we need and go. And, you know, all the people who are normal around them were like, fucking idiots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, just wow, right?
I mean, I'm speechless.
Yeah, no, it's very much that kind of thing. And they also mentioned that the tent that it attacked had no food in it, meaning the bear was super curious, comfortable around people, and aggressive, which is way more dangerous than one just wandering That's how everyone tries to make it sound. Oh, it's just a curious bear. No, this bear was trained to come there, and since if they were telling the truth and there was no food in the tent at the time of the attack, it attacked because it knew that there were people there. If they stayed one more night, that bear would have been there in the middle of the night eating these fucking people. Literally retarded. You know, at this point, Allie and I are just sitting there with our guns, you know, because I had her run and grab a little 22. Neither gun being a bear-appropriate gun, by the way, obviously. But, you know, hey, 8 shots of a 357 is better than nothing, you know?
Yeah, well, and you'd kind of assume that if, you know, the bear's already stopped looking at you, if you pop one off, you know, into the air...
Yeah, you can give it the warning shot. Yeah,
like, I don't know, like, animals are fucking smart, like... You know,
it could start a little way. There are times, but there are also times they charge right through it.
True,
so
true. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to like.
It was better than
chance.
nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know,
yeah, exactly.
And so you know, we're just sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Still trying to fucking cook our dinner here, you know, and so I told the camp to the left of us that warned us in the first place about the people that saw the bear for us. You know, I warned them about the. Or, you know, I came and talked to them and asked if they had any guns for protection overnight, thinking maybe if we both stayed the night, like they could kind of watch over our way, we could kind of watch over their way, and if someone's getting attacked, we could like run over with a gun and save each other. I was trying to make like a pact with the dad,
no,
like, you guys are getting attacked, I'll come help, and if I'm getting attacked, maybe you guys come with some guns. And they were like, nice people on the left, not like those idiots to the right that, you know, thought it was a joke, but still, and you guessed it, no guns to speak of, you know, and being a family of like 7 with like 3 kids, you know, a husband, a wife, 3 kids, and 2 fucking dogs, you'd think someone would have had a fucking gun for protection, but, you know, not everybody thinks reasonably like I do. So, you know, I mean, hey, go to the forest.
You don't need a gun for protection.
Yeah, I mean, there are a ton of cougar with dogs. That's like why most people carry handguns, because you tend to wander right into a fucking cougar den before you notice it, and then there's a cougar and it's like attacking your dog, and like you got to be ready. You know, they're gonna attack the smaller thing first usually.
Oh yeah,
and
totally.
you got to be ready to spring on this motherfuckers. But you know. Anyway, I told them I had my revolver and a small caliber rifle with me, that, you know, for protection, but that's about it. And told them, and you know, worst case scenario, they might want to run to their car for a quick escape if need be. And you know, after all that and finding out we were the only ones around close by with guns and with fucking meat bait to the right, with the damn people teaching it to come.
I wouldn't have fucking stayed.
Exactly. So it was just like, you know, we can't defend ourselves if it attacks, and it knows it's been trained that there's meat here, you know? And you know, they'd put that bear down if it attacked somebody, but really the people that should be put down are the people to the right, because they're the ones that trained the bear to do it.
Yeah.
They literally trained the bear.
Yeah. Dude, that bear would have destroyed all of them. Dude.
Oh, yeah. No,
like,
it was dude, it was a grizzly. It had the big back spikes, and when it walked, it went like that. And geez. I've watched a lot of videos, and that's for sure a grizzly. It's not a whatever the giant grizzlies are. It's not like a Yukon bear or whatever, but it's still fucking, dude, that thing was as big as Bart the Bear, which is the bear that you see on TV in a lot of the shows, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, like Anthony Hopkins, The Edge, that was Bart 2. That was Bart the Bear's son, Bart 2.
Bart 2.
But that was a great movie with Alec Baldwin, Anthony Hopkins. They go out there in the middle of the thing.
I love Anthony Hopkins.
He's like a billionaire. He's like a multi-millionaire. Anthony Hopkins has his hot wife, and Alec Baldwin's like this journalist guy, or like some magazine editor who's like fucking his wife, but like he doesn't know that. And like, anyway, so they go out into the middle of the like woods together, and then they get attacked by this bear who eats their camera guy. And then the rest of the movie is kind of like them getting attacked by the bear, and Alec Baldwin secretly kind of planning to like off Anthony Hopkins so he can go back and fuck his hot wife, who's gonna get all his money.
Fair,
and,
as you do.
And at the end of the movie, you know, he ends up falling in the bear trap. Like, and like, you know, Anthony Hopkins actually saves him, but then he divorces the wife, and you know, ends up coming out on top.
Good Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, good Anthony Hopkins comes out like a G. You already know.
Yeah,
but
he is a G.
He really is, Sir Anthony fucking Hopkins, man.
Yes.
And yeah. So anyway, so with all the meat bait and, you know, drawing it in and all that, we decided to call it a fucking day, call it a doogie.
Call it a doogie.
Yeah, and pack up all of our stuff.
Day.
And of course, by the time this happened, that was like after dinner, so it was like 7, and it starts getting dark, and then we start getting a little like paranoid, like all watching out for Smokey the fucking bear, making sure he's not coming up over our shoulders. And you know, it was like I said, it was a brown grizzly, not a black bear. It had the shoulders, and I've had lots of people be like, "You don't have grizzlies in Colorado." Tell that to the grizzly who attacked the camp.
Yeah,
black bears don't do that. Well, this one did, you know, and
well, I mean, you know, right circumstance, everything. I mean, animals will do what animals do, especially if you have meat just lying around.
Yeah, and you know, so
God, how. Dude, people are so dumb.
And so because of them, they ruined my camping trip, the end of it. It was the last night we were staying, but still we were staying that night.
Fair.
And ruined the entire trip for this family who had just gotten there that day.
Yeah.
So like ruined like and like might have endangered quite a few people after that. I didn't go back to see what happened. I warned them. I warned everybody. I warned this couple who fucking walked by, and I got the fuck out of there. And let me just tell you, packing up in the dark while you're paranoid that a grizzly could be around any corner, and then you see a tree and you're like, is that a bear? Like, you got the guns and you're like, holy shit, that's about as much fun as it sounds. You know? And you know, and while we're packing up, we see this another couple, and they're hiking, and me trying to be a good person, I'm like, yo, there's a bear, just thought you guys should know, just want you guys to like, you know, be aware. And their reaction was pretty fucking shit. They were like, and these were nice enough people. They weren't like straight up assholes like the people to the right of us, But they gave us the typical Coloradian response about bears, like, oh, it's like a big cat. It's just like a cat. It's afraid of you. It'll be, you make a noise that'll be scared. And I was like, oh, really? Because it just got done mauling the tent to the left of us, and the people barely escaped with their lives. Dude, the horror in these people's faces who just got done telling us, oh, black bears are like big cats. Oh, it just attacked the campsite to the left next of us and fucking, mauled it. Luckily, no one was killed. They were like, oh, okay, we're just gonna keep walking with our walking stick. Enjoy your walk, motherfucker. I'm getting the fuck out. And so we put all our shit in the car, got ready to get out of there, and the family to the left of us left too after they saw that we started packing up, because I think they were kind of like, oh, he's got a gun. And then when I started leaving, they were like, I don't want my kids to get eaten. We told them that the bear was trained to come with the meat.
Fuck them kids. I wouldn't want to get eaten.
Well, either way, and so...
I'm just kidding. Don't fuck your
kids.
Well,
they knew... Sean's like, I would have started fucking kids here. All right? Always a good time to fuck kids. Anyways.
No, it's not.
So they started... So they started packing up.
No.
So they started packing up after they saw they'd have no protection overnight, and we drove out of there, ate our little dinner at the rest stop, and that we were cooking the whole time, the stew, and drove home, getting back at about 1 a.m. to the house. Fun in the sun, and definitely not camping there again until I buy a large caliber hunting rifle or a gigantic bear shooting shotgun. The fucking end.
Just go get a cannon.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
The end.
Jesus. Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so lucky at what happened with me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
At the time. This happened, I think it was we started dating I think junior year. So I think this was summer in between like junior year and senior year. And it was just us two. We were taking like, a date thing. Both of us really liked camping. She was this, outdoor hippie girl. So she loved being outside. So I drove up in my fucking white Sable.
And now, is this the military chick that we've heard about previously?
Yeah.
Very nice. So our guests have a little pre-story with this chick.
We know about it. Yeah, this happened before.
This is prior.
This is pre-chlamydia.
This is the prequel. This is the prequel.
This is pre-chlamydia.
Pre-chlamydia. Yeah, it's PC.
It's PC.
Yeah. There's pre-chlamydia and post-chlamydia.
Yeah. BC. Sorry.
And,
before
and
chlamydia.
Then AC, which is after chlamydia.
Yeah. Yeah, and so we went up to like Rampart Range. It's got tons of camping over there. I drove in my little like Mercury Sable.
Right, yeah.
Fucking, I drove, dude. I went camping. Yeah, right. I drove that thing everywhere. It was ridiculous. But we found this cool like little camp spot. It was at the end of this whole road, and it had a couple of campsites around. But it was like a circle with like stones at the edge and in the middle. So it kind of made like a donut. And so I like pulled around, was at the point where I could like, I drove in between like a couple of the stones so that I was out of the road in case somebody had to, get around us or something or park. So we set up camp. We started a fire. I don't even remember. I think we ate or like I don't even remember if we did eat. Cause we had the fire going, but I don't even know. I think we might have eaten, but I don't
might
think
have brought some sandwiches or something like that.
Yeah, it was like in the car though still.
Yeah.
In like a cooler and everything. So I think we hadn't eaten, but we had like some snacks or something.
Yeah.
But we were in the tent. We were having some fun.
You wasn't thinking about food. You was like, what else can I munch on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bite that ass.
So
sometimes I get them when they walking by like a piranha. I did that to Allie the other day.
yeah, just
Bite that ass.
no, yeah, we had to have eaten because this happened way later at night. So yeah, we probably ate, but we put everything back into the car. It was sealed. It was, everything. Right. And so we were in the tent. Oh, it was because we were going to have s'mores later. It was like, I don't know, it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So we were in the tent. We were hanging out.
You had a fire going, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, usually those little brown motherfuckers are afraid of the fire, but not this one. Huh? Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure.
You
got your fire. You're making some s'mores later.
Yeah, and like
the mood is right.
The fire was maybe
you're stroking her breastises.
Maybe a little bit. We were stroking some things.
Something was getting stroked.
There were a couple of things getting stroked.
No comment.
The fire was probably like 5 to 7 feet away. Like it was a decent distance just because, you don't want to burn the tent down.
Yeah.
But we were like really close to the car, probably same distance. So it was like fire, tent, car,
right,
about the same distance. So we were in the tent. It was like 10, 11 o'clock. We were like just hanging out. We were gonna have some s'mores later, but we were just in the tent, and we were just laying there, and we smelt like wet dog.
Oh shit.
And like because it had been it's because it was raining, so the fire had gone out. So the fire went out because it was raining, and that's why we were in the tent.
That's why I've never seen a bear before, because every other time I've camped, I've had the fire going all night.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it was raining, and so we started smelling the wet dog, and we were like what is that smell?
Shit,
and my girlfriend looked at me, and she was like, I think that's a bear. And I was like, you sure? And she was like, I think so. And so I was like, okay.
Yeah,
like,
I've heard that before too. Like wet dogs is like pretty vindictive of like a bear.
Yeah.
I think they smell horrible. So like when they get wet, it's probably like,
it was
that shit.
Potent.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a gun. Because I was 17.
17, living in Castle Rock, hard as fuck.
Yeah. Just living in the Sea Rock.
Sea Rock.
Shout out. So I was 17. We were 17, and she smelt it. I smelt it. It wasn't either of us farting.
You guys were both like, be honest.
Be honest.
You're like, yo, like I will still think you're hot. Did you fart though?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's a bear if you farted.
You're right.
That's not cool.
And so after we smelt that, a couple minutes later, we started hearing the crunching of like the fucking, and so she starts just shaking. She is terrified, and so like I like pulled her close. I was holding her, and I was like, okay, just like chill, like just whatever.
Yeah.
And it starts like getting closer, and we hear it, and it gets really close. It puts its nuzzle up to our heads in the tent and like sniffs. Like I think it probably would have touched our heads if like it had moved even like an inch or two more. Like it was, and like not even exaggerating, it was that close.
Yeah.
And it walked around, it sniffed around the fire, it sniffed our feet, and then we heard it like kind of wander away. And I looked at her and I was like, I think we're good. Just get in the car. I'm going to grab everything. I'm going to throw it in the car, and then we're going to go. And so she grabbed like, the blankets and everything like that. She got out of the car. She got out of the tent. She went to the car. She threw the blankets and stuff in.
And what kind of camping was this, by the way? Was this like it was with me, where it was like, because there's kind of like 5 levels of camping.
True,
what level was this? Was this like, this wasn't like where there were other people within?
No,
like,
yeah, we were alone for miles. Like,
so there was even a step further than I was, like legitimately, like,
we were camping. We were alone. If that bear would have destroyed the tent like it did in that, nobody would have found us for several days.
The other thing I did is still camping. It's just like it's reserved.
No, yeah,
it's not a reserve spot, but like basically like it's camping, but like there's a place for your car.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
And like this had a place for the car, but like it wasn't.
But there still weren't people within been. Like, you couldn't have been like, help.
No, yeah. If we got
not that that'll really help.
If we got
you got help, and it's
yeah.
It's like shooting it with a 57. Like, well, that was what the scary thing with mine is. I gave her the 22, and I'm like, if that thing starts eating me, it's not gonna care, dude. Like a BB gun for that motherfucker, you know?
Yeah. And so, and like I said, like we didn't have a gun.
Running
like
it all into the car,
dude. Yeah, no, literally. I went around the tent and like unhooked all of the stakes, just picked up the tent and tossed it into the car. I didn't fold it up. I didn't fucking do anything. I think we left all the pillows inside. Like we got all of our shit. We threw it in. She was in the car. I got in the car. I backed up, and I said that I was parked in between those two rocks. As I'm backing up, I hear this, and like, so I had a dent in the bottom of my car from the rock. And I was like, whatever, and just fucking, and it was literally like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. Thankfully, Rampart is pretty close to Castle Rock, so it's only like an hour and a half drive, maybe.
Right.
So it didn't take us too long to get back. We just went back to my house, and but there was an awesome picture that she took of me that night, because like my hair, like I had kind of long hair that time too, and my hair was just like up and like just like fucking ad block, go away.
That's all good.
Yeah, dude, my hair was just like all over the place, just like standing up, and I don't know, it was a great picture that I don't have anymore. But yeah, we were just, I mean, it was we got so close. Like if that bear decided to attack our tent, we were dead.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was joking with her like after the fact. I was like, yeah, dude, that bear smelt your feet and was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to eat that. But seriously, like she was shaking so much. Like I gave her shit for that. I was like, dude, like you might have started a tremor. Like it was like an earthquake.
Yeah.
Like, but like,
I gotta give Allie credit for that, because, you know, in that moment, you know, Allie's definitely a more reserved kind of girl. She's definitely not a in your face, you know, like she's definitely the yin to my yin, you know, as intense as I am, she's pretty laid back and calm and quiet. But yeah, for, you know, she kept her head cool, you know, she was scared. We were both pretty, I said, when it was dark and we were putting the shit back to the car, because we were not, I was like, I'm not leaving my gear.
No,
like, you know, I already handled business. It already ate them. We're good. So like, but like it could come back. Oh, you don't know.
Well, that's why
you're like I knew I was good to get my shit. Yeah, because I'm experienced enough, like camping, and like, you know, used to be like a little Boy Scout, a little mini Boy Scout. Before you're a Boy Scout, you're a Cub Scout.
Yeah,
a little moth.
That was all I got.
A little motherfucker scout.
Little motherfucker scout.
Little motherfucker scout. Yeah, and yeah, dude. So anyway. Fuck that shit. Like, dude, and it's funny, my girl's, you know, mom at the time was like, you know, who, you know, had since passed, you know, but she said a really funny thing. She was like, that was the bear's home. Like, essentially, like, well, if he would have eaten you, it was within his rights. I was like, yo, that's the camping spot. That is not the bear's home.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know, like, if we were, like, legit, like, camping in the middle of, like, the woods, you can make that argument, but this was a reserve spot that people camp at all year round. Nuh-uh, this was not his turf. Like, it's kind of his turf. Like it's in his neighborhood, but it ain't his block.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can use hood logic. It's in his neighborhood, but you ain't from the block. You know what I mean? Like, every block's different. You know, there's a different gang over there. You know, hey. Okay.
Yeah. No, and so, like, I mean, we were both terrified. And I mean,
anybody who's like, I wasn't scared. It's like, well, dude, you are retarded.
Yeah, like those fucking people.
Yeah,
like, no.
Oh, don't try too hard. Right, 5 minutes fucking later, running around like with a chicken with its
that's
head
why
cut off.
as soon as it,
fucking
like, as soon as
idiots.
it left, she was like,
oh, and if you people are listening, go fuck yourself. The bear, the campsite like, to the right, you and your fucking little wife.
Comment. We want to know.
Yeah, we want to know how R-worded they are. Okay,
we just want to know if you guys are still alive. Like, did
hashtag
you
R-word.
It? Yeah, that'll be the podcast.
Yeah,
that's the name of the podcast. Hashtag R-word.
Don't bear an R-word.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, dude. I just like. And it was crazy too, because like after that, like several years later, when she was in the military and everything, we went on a hike, and I'm oblivious all the time to everything. We were walking, and she like grabbed my
You definitely don't seem like Mr. fucking Perception, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we were hiking in Alaska, and she like grabbed my hand and like got really close and was like, "We're being followed." And I thought like, "Oh, we're getting followed by like people, like, you know, like."
Well, if you grab someone's hand,
no, yeah, she like grabbed
you would
my
think
hand.
that's like a like.
No. Well, and I
being
didn't
followed. The Spetsnaz is behind us. They got us.
right.
The Russians, you know.
Yeah,
I mean?
like, and I mean, she grabbed my hand.
She was
pulled
really
me
a
close.
military secret agent.
Yeah, dude, she
didn't tell you about that, but
she knew all the secrets.
Yeah. Shout out to her. She's a goddamn secret agent.
Yeah.
She probably in dude, she's in Russia right now. Now throw me, motherfucker, boom.
Right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, she's killing it.
What's up?
But yeah, no, she like grabbed my hand and pulled me close and was like, "We're being followed." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "There's 2 bears like following us." And I was like,
2 bears in one cave, or like
no, two bears in the forest.
You look behind you, it's just Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer.
Dude, I would have loved that
like,
so much.
But like stalking you all creepy like.
Dude, we should try it. We should try and get them to reenact that.
If they would
Tom, Brett, Bert.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
And that's the thing too. People do that on purpose because everybody always says his name wrong. They're like Brett Krishna.
I'm sorry, Bernd Chrysler. I'm sorry. Dude,
Bert
no, that would be hilarious. Dude, no, I'm sure I could convince her.
She's like, 2 bears are behind us. You lean in, you're like, 1 cave.
1 cave.
You turn around, Tom Segura's got a bat. Bert's like shuffling up on you. You're like, oh.
He's got like one of those like chains.
Just like the trailer we're gonna watch later.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, dude, if we, oh my god, yeah, that would be so funny. Please, guys, please.
Yeah,
I will pay for all of it.
I would literally kill to be in anything
dude,
with
right?
them. Those two are
that would be phenomenal.
Not only the people we try to, you know, we're all original with our content and our creation style.
Yeah.
But as far as just even equipment and setup and just kind of
they're
flow,
the top of the line. Like you guys,
you know,
have
you know, watching 2 Bears, 1 Cave and Your Mom's House and even Bad Friends and you know a little bit of Joe Rogan here and there. You know, I mean, you know, and
all of them.
He's like. You know, another thing. He's
true.
Like,
Joe Rogan has.
He's like another thing, but like, you know, as far as like more normal podcasts go, like, you know, I just think Bert and Tom's 2 Bears and Christina P and Tom on Your Mom's House, Bobby Lee and
Nadav.
Santino.
You got to shout out to
Nadav.
Yeah.
Nadav, man. Anyway, great podcast. Go check him out. We love
Julian,
those guys.
you have to be better.
Yeah, Julian. That's our guy.
He's
changes
chilling.
every now and then.
He's like he's one of those fluid people. But with his name.
Be careful about saying he's one of the fluid people. You know?
I mean, he's not real.
He's not gender fluid, but I mean, hey.
Oh, sorry.
The people don't know that.
Sorry, Gary. My bad.
Damn it, Gary.
Damn it, Gary. Gary. But
I really hope their name is Gary when there's a guy back there.
Gary. But yeah, dude, like we like were in the middle of the forest, like pretty into this hike, and like she did that, and I was like, okay,
I cannot picture anything but you and some chick
dude,
just
I know.
and
oh my God.
Tom and Bert are just
dude, the way that their faces, like, it would be so great.
But like all crazed looking their eyes.
Yeah, we should we need to hashtag them in.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like if they would actually do that, even like just. And I don't expect these legends to fly out to fuck with us.
Right.
But like, dude,
we could fly out to them.
Well, we go to them. If they want us, we're there.
Yeah.
But you know, if they have time, I'll say, you know, as long
they're busy
it's a
people.
shot in the fucking dark. But I will say, if they were into it, even just like a quick green screen shot of them, like,
yeah,
and we'll just edit that shit in.
Yeah.
And it'll be like
totally.
me and you walking.
Yeah,
and
dude.
we'll hold hands.
Yeah, dude.
I think someone's following us. And you'll lean in, 2 bears. And I'm like, 1 cave. And then we turn around and they're just,
dude, yeah. We'll do a promotional video for free.
oh my God.
Like, that would be great.
Holy
But yeah,
shit.
like we
sign us up, baby.
dude, oh my God. Like it was ridiculous. Like, especially after having the camping thing and then that, like, and they were they weren't 15 feet away, but we looked at we saw their eyes.
They were probably 30 to 45 away.
Yes. Yeah. And
which is like the distance of my kitchen to here.
Yeah.
And
so
it's pretty sketchy still.
We like, but see, they were like at the back, like they weren't following us like from like the entrance to the hike. Like they were kind of out and like following us as we're going through the hike. So we just fucking turned around right then and there. We walked back to the car. Dude, she had this awesome like fucking hippie van thing. It was great. It had so many problems while we were there, but that's neither here nor there.
Are we talking about like a VW bus?
Dude, I have no idea. It was
when you say hippie van, do you mean like the one from the 60s?
No, it was
the Volkswagen
not
bus.
that. She would have loved that.
That was my dream car as a kid. I had it all planned out. I was like, it's gonna be a VW bus. It's gonna have purple shag carpeting all over the left, green shag carpeting all over the right,
nice,
swirled in through the center.
Oh, cool. That's pretty tight.
And then in the center of it, it would have like 2 benches on each side because, you know, people got to hang out and chief in there, you know, get
have
down.
a little like, you know, little ashtray.
Well, and then
thing.
in the center would be like a table with like an Xbox or whatever.
Oh, nice. Cool,
and so like you could like sit in there and
play
like
some
play some
chief
Xbox, chief down, watch something.
You need a like a little mini fridge, you know, for the drinks,
of course.
Yeah, of course.
Goes without saying. You do.
No, yeah, dude, this thing was, she loved
Lachlan's gonna love that. Every time we say, as you do, he's gonna be like, oh, yeah! Australia!
Australia.
I almost said USA!
Dude, we just need to have, like, one of those buttons where it's like, as you do, like, in his voice,
as
you do.
As you do. I would love to fucking modulate his voice.
That would be awesome. We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, Lachlan, we need you for some...
write it down. We gotta keep that one. But dude, she loved this thing. It was such a hunk of junk, but it was cool. It was fun. It got us around. It was a great time. Like it was just, but yeah, like just, I can't believe like 3 bears in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Like that's way too many bears.
Yeah, dude. And I don't have that kind of luck. So like the fact that the bear didn't eat me the first time, I know how my luck works. If I get lucky once, that's the universe's like way of being like, all right, that was the test. It's coming now, motherfucker.
Watch yourself.
No, literally, like it's so weird. I'll learn about something one week, next week, I've never heard about it before in my life. And it's crazy how shit works like that. You know, you don't hear about something, then you hear about it, now you're seeing it all the time.
Exactly.
But like,
it's the Matrix, man.
It's like the next fucking week. It's like a life or death situation involving that. It's crazy how shit works out for me.
Dude, after us talking about these bears, Bert's just
gonna
like
how
jump through.
Well, you know how some people have like crazy good luck?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
I have like crazy bad luck. So the only reason I'm so successful in the things I do.
Over. God, don't.
So the only reason I
that's not this show.
So the only reason I yeah, that's right. I'm so successful in most of the ventures I try to pursue in my life is because I go in with that. You know, it's kind of like the concept of it's similar but completely different to the concept of well, don't set your expectations low, never be disappointed. Me, just expect it's going to go wrong. Like, expect to be fucked.
Yeah.
Plan for it, and now it will not. So it's more like, rather than going in raw and just, like, expecting for the best and getting fucked, if you got great luck, that probably works for you 9 out of 10 times. When you got my luck, that loses 10 out of 10 times. It's never happening. So, like, I have had to, like, push my whole life. Everything I do, I have to, like, try a little fucking harder, push a little further. You know, I got a buddy that can attest to this. You know who you are, man. But fucking, I have like this crazy
you have
luck.
other friends than me.
I know, right? I have this crazy, none as good as you though. That's a fact. That's a fact. But you know, I have this crazy luck with technology where like computers. Oh my god! Like, and this guy.
Oh my god!
This guy is like, dude. This guy's like, no way. Like, this is all I do. I do this for work. You know, he's like, I got this. He's like an IT guy, does coding and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not really IT, but like more coding. And like, he's all over it. Knows all about computers. The guy can build one. Help me get mine rerunning after the tech guy, who you know who you are, you dickhead. The tech guy, dickhead. My buddy helped me get my PC back together after that. You know, he knows a thing or two. He's definitely...
There's a couple things.
Yeah, anyway. So point is, knows what he's doing. And he's like, dude, I got you. So over the last 3 years since COVID, he's been helping me with all my computer shit. He has seen that like... Oh yeah, he like ask him. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, this guy has like some kind of curse on him.
If it can't happen, it will happen to you."
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I have like that technology curse where it's like, this is a typical thing. This is why you could never be in IT. You know, oh, you're working on it, and I'm a smart enough guy. Like you know, we deduce technology problems all the time in work, but it's more hardware, not software. Problem with software is like you go in and like, oh. You Google it. All you need to do to fix this problem is do this, go here and click this button, which will run this thing and do that. I go there, find there, get to the menu, because I'm not an idiot. And that's 99% of computers. People will be like, if you can do that, you can do anything. Nope, not me, because I got that crazy luck. I get there, all you have to do is press this one button. It'll reinstall, undo this, blah, blah, fix everything. Grayed out.
Crash.
Grayed out. Grayed out. Grayed out. Grayed out.
It's
what
grayed.
What the fuck, dude? Like, holy shit. I swear to God, if I worked and did IT or coding, I would literally have killed myself so many years ago.
Well, I'm glad. Like, I'm glad you don't work in the IT.
Dude, I would just be like, I would have like grenaded myself.
You would have been like,
I wouldn't have just killed myself. I would have like RPG. I would have been like the first person to ever RPG their face off on purpose.
On purpose.
Well, because I feel like a lot of people think the thing shoots the other direction. But
or like that dude in Fallout that killed everybody.
Yeah. And
yeah, dude. Fucking I agree with that though. Like your mantra of that is like, because it's actually there's a song and I can't remember what it is, but it's like prepare for the worst but expect prepare for the worst but expect the best.
Right.
Because like you have to have some sort of hope that like, you know, what you're doing is going to succeed.
I would change that to strive for the best.
Strive for the best. Yeah. I mean, expect
the worst.
It was
strive for the best. And even if you don't hit that like niche goal 10 out of 10 mark and you hit a 7,
excellent.
What a fucking performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
however, go in there blind, do that same thing with my luck, you're hitting a 3 out of 10. You're failing. That is a failing grade.
70% is even a C.
That's
good.
Like
but it is better than a hard
show
F.
business, you
It's
know,
a
the show must go on and anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So, you know, anyway, but you know, I don't know how that applies to everybody else. I definitely have lived my life in a way that would not like be a successful plan for most people. You have to have my unique abilities to crunch through it, but like the man, I'll tell you, I never followed the general rhetoric, but luckily I've, like I said, I've just kind of calculated. I've always had to work harder for it, though. That's the thing. I've come out on top a lot.
Hey, but
I've spent more time doing it.
Yeah,
I've worked really fucking hard for it, and a lot of times it's things that are, you know, nearly uncontrollable. That's just like, you know, you like you said, you strive for the best. Yeah. But you expect the worst. Plan and expect for the worst. But that's not pessimistic. See, a lot of people hear that. Like, it's a problem with my girlfriend all the time. I'm always like, that's how I think. And she's kind of like, oh, that's pessimistic. It seems like a downside. I'm like, no. I see all the negative things right up front. That way you can plan for them and your plan can actually work out. A lot of people are more like, let's just try and hopefully it works out. I don't hope for dick. You know, shit or dick. That never helped anybody.
You don't hope that you get dick?
No, sir. You know, I know I'm getting dick, and I make sure it happens.
I make sure I
That's
get that
what
dick.
I mean, Dad. You get that dick. You got a dick in mind, you gotta get that dick.
Get that dick.
Like Ali Wong says, you don't have herpes yet? You go get you some. You know?
I had chlamydia.
He's good.
I'm good. I don't want it anymore. I've had
any
my
ladies
one.
out there, if you got herpes and needs you to meet my
Stay away.
Meet my man.
Stay
Dugest.
away.
He's open and his wand is ready to be polished.
Yes, but
Vandy's.
the really cool thing is about our bear stories is that we're seeing this movie Friday.
That's right. I almost forgot.
No, I know, and I'm like
The 3 hour podcast.
I need so much water because my mouth is so dry from these drugs. Not like marijuana.
I
stuff,
can come in your mouth.
That might work. But
I should have said. I got something you could drink right here, but you gotta suck it through a hose.
That was a little bit smoother. I like that.
Yeah, baby.
Hey. Oh no! That is my water. I just don't.
Premium water. You can't. That was. Bro, he got it all up on his titties. He's like,
No.
Like a
But
champion.
I need more water than this. So we will come back to show you some epic trailers. First one's about a bear. But, all right, so we have some trailers for you
Badass
that
trailers.
are going to be really exciting.
Starting with a bear-related trailer.
Yes.
New movie
Yes.
coming out. It
This
is
Friday.
in theaters for like few
It's a
days
week.
only.
Yeah, it's like
week
a week.
only.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear. Based off of a true story. What the fuck? True story? Oh my God. They were like, Cocaine Bear. True story. And I saw that shit on Xbox and I was just like some weird ad they put on there at 5 a.m. because that's probably like the ad space they could afford.
Fair.
So like the home screen before I logged. Anyway, got a new thing and it showed that. And I was like, Sean, we gotta see this,
We
dude.
gotta see
And
this.
so we immediately bought tickets, booked the thing, we got everything ready.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
This week, Friday, we're going.
Yeah.
Gonna start smashing.
Yes.
Just like the bear
Just
that we
like
saw
the
in the
bear.
story, smashing the
Dude,
tent. It's gonna be instead of getting out of that meat, he's gonna be trying to get at that coke. That shiny snow, baby.
Yeah, it's just snorting rails.
Those nose clams.
Dude, I guess I read something about this movie, and the director or like the main person behind the movie is a woman, and I can't remember her name, but they're like, this is gonna be the end of her career because like they have like kids doing cocaine in this movie because like it shows that, and they're like, she should have taken that out, and it's like, no, it's a rated R movie. And it's fake. It's not like real kids are doing cocaine. Like, kids are not gonna see this.
This is like probably coming from the mouths of like Gen Z cancel culture loving
Probably,
people that
yeah.
are like, oh my God,
Fucking-
this will be the end of her. Did you see how we tried to stop Eminem? It's like, oh yeah, did that work out for you?
Right.
Yeah, and like to be
Yeah.
fair, they cancel the fuck out. I love when they try to cancel Eminem.
Dude,
They're
I
like-
know, it's
there's like
so
some like
funny.
50-year-old video from him fucking like making some little Mexican jingle dressing up, and now they're like,
Yeah.
now it's racist. Like, nah, fuck you. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it's Eminem.
Dude,
like,
if they did that to me, I honestly feel like my immediate reaction would be like double down. You know what I mean? I would just make a video like taco taquito, you know, some hyper racist thing. Just like fuck
Just
you.
fuck you,
And that's the whole thing. Like I said on the trans episode, I'm not going to be PC for them.
no.
Just like I won't be PC for everybody else. I am treating them like human fucking beings, like I treat everybody.
If you
And
don't
that's
like
how
it, then
should be.
don't
Yeah.
be a part of it.
If you don't like it, you can get out. No, I'm just kidding. Get out.
Get out of this area.
My God.
All right, anyway, Cocaine Bear for you
Cocaine
fellas.
Bear. Here we go.
Or people, for you people.
That's right. Non-denominational, gender fluid people. So, Cocaine Bear, let's get into it. Here we go. And go. Medic!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, damn, that's already a dead body.
Is that?
So
Damn, dude, that bear looks real.
And I'm pretty sure it's all CGI.
Oh my god.
That's for sure.
That's
$1,000
terrifying.
worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville,
He just
Tennessee.
takes a
More
hit
of this
before he
out
throws it
there.
out.
They dumped it
I
somewhere.
would.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A deer.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it.
It's fucking Ray Liotta, dude.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Let's see what
From
kind of effect
Goodfellas.
that has on.
Oh, nice. Okay, all right.
Yeah, with the
nice.
long hair. Ray Liotta.
Oh, dude, I love this. He's
Yeah.
just sliding like fucking. Oh my god.
It's like,
A bear did cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was Bark.
it was fun.
That's inappropriate.
The mom in the
You're
pink
safe.
there. I
Bears
think
can't
she's
climb
the
Of course I can.
the chick from Leaves of Grass
Oh, nice.
with the catfish and the noodling.
Dude, a bear on cocaine climbing a tree.
Oh shit.
Exactly like that. That is exactly what I'd
It
expect.
kind of seems like the thing that stays with the man forever.
Apex predator.
That was the part of the
High
kids
on
doing cocaine.
Out of its mind.
Oh my god. I guess showing that dude.
Oh man, you fucked.
Oh man. What's wrong with that bear? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Dude, and that's like believable. I believe that. That's terrifying.
We have such good luck in nature.
See, that's kind of the stuff that, like, I wish they wouldn't have put that in there because that would have been hilarious. But I guess, you know, I don't know. I would have seen this movie regardless. But like, that's something I would, because they always put too much in trailers, you know. But I'm hoping that like it looks like there's a lot more. In
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm
So,
pretty confident with Cocaine Bear.
It'll be great. I'm ready for it. Fucking Friday.
Yeah, that was really
Let's
good.
go. Yeah, I'm super stoked.
This will be another interesting trailer.
Lamb.
Going with our funky movie trailers that kind of like off kilter, something that hits you another way, and I think you'll notice a development of a pattern in them. But yeah, we didn't really like line it up or like announce much for this one. So yeah, that's kind of the deal that we're going through. Some trailers that hit on a crazy way, and a cool thing is these next two are reactions for Sean because he has genuinely not seen these.
Yeah.
So, Lamb, it's pretty weird. We're gonna play the trailer here and let's just see what Sean thinks. All right,
Let's go for it.
Go.
That's not a lamb.
Isn't it? Those are A24. Anything from A24, you can just go fucking crazy studio.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be like a horror movie? Oh my god. That looks like Midsummer's fucking
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without.
Gotta keep up. Look at these.
You get what's happening now? You saw the light. dude. All right, cutting it 206. Yo, dude.
So the little lamb is not a lamb, it's a fucking kid.
That's kind of the concept, and they raise it like as a kid or some shit, and lamb, Mother Nature. Dude.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
It looks as wild as Tusk. This and Tusk are like right in the same category.
But I
and
feel
since
like
we talked about Tusk on like the first or second episode, I was like, dude, this has to be like the continuation of that, like these kind of wild trailers along the lines of that.
Yeah,
you know?
I just like I think Tusk. We didn't watch the trailer for Tusk. We watched the like 3-minute overall thing.
Yeah.
Whereas like this, like that trailer looked really weird. Like
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, no, that's definitely like. I guess, and we should probably do like a disclaimer that like most of these are rated R.
Yeah, these are rated R for Shorezel.
For Shorezel. Yeah, if you are under 18, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck off.
Especially with, the Red Band trailers that,
But come back after.
Yeah. All right. Well,
all right. Strays Red Band trailer. This is another one coming out with Will Ferrell soon here. Looks excellent. All right, let's dive in.
And you've seen this one, though.
I've seen this trailer.
Okay, all right.
This trailer, yeah.
All right, so it's just my reaction.
Yep. Here we go.
Today is going to be the best day ever. I love sunshine, I love butterflies, but more than anything, I love Doug.
Hey! Shut the fuck up! Fucking piece of shit.
That's Doug, the best owner in the world. We're playing this game called Fetch and Fuck.
Fetch!
He drops me off really far away and drives home without me. When I bring the ball back, he says, fuck. That's how I know I won the game.
Hey, honey, you ever been with an Afghan before?
I don't think so, but thank you.
Take it from me, kid. He left your ass.
No, that can't be right.
You are officially astray.
That would mean Doug doesn't love me.
Poor little guy.
I should probably talk to him. I am a therapy dog.
Reg, you can learn how beautiful it can be when you're off the leash.
This beer is making me dizzy.
It's about to get real dizzy up in this bitch.
I'm having a great time.
This motherfucker right here. What you want? Huh, homie? You little bitch-ass friend with the motherfucking home perm and shit.
What did you just say?
There you go,
I would
Reg.
hate for this to get violent.
You astray. You can do anything you want.
I'm going back to Doug's.
What the fuck, man?
And he needs to pay for what he did with the only thing he truly loves. I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Oh, wait, did he just
Yeah, I'm still a little drunk, but
I said I'm gonna bite his dick off.
oh, we gon' fuck shit up.
Who's that dog?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
man.
so good.
Big day today.
You ever humped anything before?
I wouldn't say a
it'll tell
hump
us.
per se.
There you go, Reg.
I'm doing good.
Tell that gnome you're his daddy.
Hey, Gnome, I'm your father. It's good to finally meet you.
Reg,
Even
it's
under
good to
these
finally
strange
meet you.
circumstances.
Jamie Foxx.
Completely wrong.
Yes,
And
all
my
right. I
little
was like,
pads are really hurting right now. So how exactly could this get worse?
that poor Jamie Foxx.
They're gonna call him Jamie Pug after this.
Oh, shit.
Guys, we've got a dick to rip off.
What are those?
Kind of looks like food. Oh shit. Give me a shake.
Eating the
You
mushroom.
look different.
Shit, you look different too.
How so? Is it my human hands?
I need to see it.
Is it my human hand?
I need to see
Dude,
it.
yes. Well, and especially if we're showing these trailers, we have to come back and watch these movies and give our 2 cents on it.
We will be giving reviews of all these fucked up movies.
Absolutely,
So we'll have
absolutely.
this for reference there.
Yeah. No,
We'll go in order. We're seeing Cocaine Bear this week, and we'll get on the rest of the efforts later.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, oh my gosh, that looks actually wonderful.
No, it looks so good. Like up until like that point, you're kind of like, I don't know. It reminds me of this. The movie with Tim Allen that came out like 10, 15 years ago, The Shaggy Dog.
Oh yeah,
and it was
Dog.
like,
yeah, but
he's a dog, and it's so
turns
lame, and it's
into
like
a dog.
man, like bleh. Like the so G-rated. They biting dicks off up in here. Like you know what I'm? Dicks off and then here. Dicks off up in here. So you know.
Nice.
Y'all gonna bite dicks up in here. All right. Up in here. Up in here. All right. This one, close to my heart. Something we grew up with. You know, something we all grew up with. You know, I think our friend Christopher Robin has left the building. And things have gotten dark, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Here we go.
What?
You know, you're the first person I ever shown this place to.
Why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin. We should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher, we need to leave. Now.
I really need to find out what's happening there, okay?
They have been abandoned by Christopher Robin. Jesus Christ. And have turned wild.
Are these supposed to be like the actual like characters, or is it supposed to be like a dude in a mask?
It's up to you to decide.
Oh damn.
We need to go. There's Laura's dead. There's someone else outside. What was that?
Piglet in the pool, dude.
That should be a rapper's name. Piglet in the Pool.
We used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear.
Yes. The one with the blood, the one with the honey.
Dude, that is wild.
We should dress up as fucked up Pooh and Piglet for next fucking.
I'm totally
Halloween,
down.
Bro. That'd be so
Okay.
good. We'll go to that.
We'll just go to NDK like that.
No, we'll go to Halloween. Halloween, fucking
Halloween.
2023.
What is
Halloween.
Halloween.
Biggest fucking bash in Colorado in relation to Halloween jams.
Okay.
And if any of you guys are out there, you want to come fucking party with us, Halloween 2023 Crooked Culprits podcast. We'll see you there, baby.
All right. Let's fucking do it. Dude,
Look for Pooh and Piglet.
Look for Pooh and Piglet.
We
Dude,
definitely
we have
entering
to be-
best costume
Oh,
competition.
100%. We gotta like
There's
when,
a
when is
BDSM
it?
stage.
I might be over there.
Yeah, man. Full adult fucking show. I'm telling you.
When is I guess it's Halloween. Duh.
Yes.
Or I mean it's
It is
around
on
Halloween. Okay, that's fine.
Halloween.
That's fine. All right.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So like
So we got one
so
more.
you're
here.
being Pooh and I'm being Piglet.
Seems the natural order. of
Okay.
things.
All right. I'm down. Yeah, no, totally. I'm 100% down to be Piglet.
You don't have the tummy
You
to
have
be
to-
Pooh.
No, fair enough. I was thinking I could be Tigger or like I don't know. I don't even remember.
I don't know. We didn't see no Tigger yet. You
Dude,
know what?
true.
Maybe after we see the movie, but I don't know. I just
Yeah,
feel
no.
like Piglet up in the trailer, dude.
Once we see the
Piglet hitting
dude,
that bitch with the hammer.
Yeah.
Skadoo! Oh man,
Dude, yeah, I
Barry
could have
Bonds.
a fucking like sledgehammer. That'd be great.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be cool. I'm down. But yeah, once we see the movie, we'll fully decide. But I'm down to go hard on that.
Hashtag Litsky.
Hashtag,
All right.
I don't even know.
So here we go. Last one. We weren't sure if we were gonna play this one or not. It's not exactly in the same range of
You've
like
seen this one too?
what the fuck. Yeah, that's right. And so this one is a little out of the someone had to curate this, you know. And so
I guess
till we
that's
get into
fair.
Davey.
That's fair.
And
All
in the meantime, so this one is definitely still in that kind of what the fuck range, but for other reasons. The actors in this movie, Ron Weasley, Rupert Grint, and Dave Bautista, a national treasure.
National treasure.
Legendary.
I do.
And
love
the
Dave
crazy thing
Bautista.
about this one is just how it hits so different. Like, it's just, You think it's gonna be completely comedy, and it is gonna be another thing. This is from M. Night Shyamalan, and
okay, I like
it's
him.
gonna be something.
Wait, so Rupert Grint's in this?
That's right. Ronald Queasley.
Dude, I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in anything since
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Harry Potter.
Well, you know, he's had a few things here and there, but I think it's mostly been television stuff and things I haven't seen
fair
either.
enough. He bought a ice cream truck and rode around giving like kids free ice cream. I think it was free ice cream.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, but that's all right. We're gonna put that aside. What did he do? Well, he rode around for 10 years giving ice cream to kids. That's not weird. Anyway,
it's not weird. It's so sweet.
You're like, it's so wholesome.
It's sweet.
Hey, you tell that for the kid that got locked in the Dippin' Dots cage, all right? Sean was like, I was that little boy.
I was that little boy.
In every Sean joke, that was definitely Sean in the back.
I was getting dipped on dots.
He made me Lingardian. His fucking Leviosa.
He made me play with his wand until he Patronused. Oh, flashbacks. All right, let's go.
Patronus! Patronus!
Expecto Patronum!
You're all over your face. All right.
Farts. Okay, yeah, let's continue. All right, so knock at the cabin.
Yes. Here we go.
Are we gonna sing along?
Yes, of course.
I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Yeah.
Why would you want snot shoes?
My boogie shoes. Yeah.
Oh, it's Davey.
Oh, it's fucking Tom Segura, dude.
Yeah, the fucking band.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. A scene like that with Tom coming out.
Yeah.
Now this one
Bert
has
and
to
Tom.
stay.
Yeah,
Bert and Tom on each side, all like that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But Bert maybe a little more feral.
Oh yeah, totally. Bert, we just need to let them do whatever.
He got a Wu-Tang on his ring finger.
Yeah.
In this movie.
Why are you here?
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you. And your dad's too.
You got that whoa.
But my heart is broken
Why is it broken?
because of what I have to do today.
The fuck?
There is a woman carrying something that looks like a pick with a chain and a mallet in it.
You see, the four of us have a very important job to do. In fact, it might be the most important job in the history of the world.
Definitely not a comedy.
It doesn't look like it.
We were called and are united by a common vision,
Headlines.
which has now become a command that we cannot ignore.
Damn, Ron Weasley.
The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
What?
Your family has been chosen to make a horrible
Yeah,
decision.
you think Rupert Grint, Batista, this is gonna be funny as fuck.
If you fail to choose,
It's not that funny.
the world will end.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm perplexed as well, and that's why we made the choice to put it in
February
this
3rd.
movie.
Is that already like out?
That is very possible. These are not necessarily movies that are coming out. These are just crazy movies that have been coming out, and most of these have come out. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Cocaine Bear is new. Go see that shit. Although by the time this airs, you will have missed it.
Yeah.
Not go see that shit.
Okay. Yeah. No, it came out like
Pirate
this
that shit.
month.
Don't pirate it.
Cool.
Not cool.
Well, dude, cool. Yeah, we should definitely watch this later. That seems cool. It was February. It was the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
This month.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long was it airing?
I don't know. I didn't check that.
Fair enough. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, with that, I'd say we ended on some strong things. We'll definitely be back. We'll have more fun stuff for you. As always, here on Crooked Culprits podcast, baby.
Crooked Culprits, let's go.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, the first time we actually had like a good, name for it.
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. And
me too.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Crooked Culprits. And we'll have some amazing audios in the last few, I'm sure. It's going to be great.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
My man.
It's gorgeous. All right.
I love
Signing
you, buddy.
off.
You're my
Love
guy.
you too, dude.
And I will...
Ooh, this is very soft. I like this.
I'll see you next time, my man.
Yeah, dude. Take care.
All right. It's out.
Bye.
Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.